Hello? Dude. Guys, I kid you not. I started the stream and the first thing I said, someone can go back and like watch, you know, a mouth reader can sync up my lips to the words I was trying to say. I was like, yeah, what's going on, everybody? I'm not muted, so that's a good start, or something like that. and it turns out I was muted, but it was not my fault. It wasn't my fault, man. This happens whenever there's a Windows update, and I don't know why. I cannot tell you why it happens. It's very annoying. My microphone, it was working otherwise. I have like a little button, a little mute button. It's right next to the, you know, these buttons, and that was not pushed. Wasn't muted. It's never your fault. Thank you, Easy. Thank you very much. You're right. It's not my fault. Technical difficulty. Damn technology. Damn technology, dude. Oh my god. All right. Well, anyway. That was annoying. What's up, B-Manny, though? I was saying B-Manny was the first one in the building. What's up, dude? Always good to see ya. I shouted out a whole bunch of other people's names. Not gonna do it again. But hello. Good to see you all. All right. Les with the 2 days in a row. Les, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Just with the no audio. BG, how long have you been streaming on YouTube again? Hours, maybe days. I don't know. It's minutes, possibly. Oh gosh, with the 7 czars. Oh gosh, thank you very much. So, and what evil scheme are you planning this time, Bean Man? Oh my god, dude. Every time there's something wrong with the stream, that's gonna be the thing. Probably until the end of time. Where, yeah. It's just gonna be seen as a technical difficulty. Yo, Pavel, what's up, man? It's not your fault. It's always your fault. Yep. Dude, long time no see. But alright, anyway, guys, let's get a tweet out. How many points for the Spidey man? Well, I've got my picture on the screen there, although I'm not particularly confident in the 6-star version of the champ, because he is top 5 prestige. So some people think he's gonna go a lot higher than that. I don't know. I do not know. We're all on to you now. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay, so this is gonna be the tweet for tonight. I saw this right before going live. There's like this little video that plays out. It's just like a showcase fight between She-Hulk and A-Bomb. I don't know if this has anything to do with the TV show or what, but anyway, if you watch the video, I can't play it because this is now a screenshot of the video, but if you watch the video, it's actually, I'll play it afterwards, but basically she like parries the special one. Dearest at Marvel Champions. So that's exactly what I say. Wait, can I retweet and put a picture now? Because that's the problem. Like if I retweet it, it's not gonna freeze frame on this thing. You know what? All right, whatever. I'm gonna retweet it anyway. I'm gonna retweet it anyway. What was that? What was that? Here, let's watch the video. I am gonna mute it though, because there is music. Here, you can see what I'm talking about. But I wanted to freeze frame it on the actual frame. But good old A-Bomb here. He had that special one headbutt, and she basically parried the headbutt with her own head, which is just a major throwback to MCOC of the past here. So the hits yet Marvel Champions. Did She-Hulk really just parry A-bomb's special one. Hashtag throwback Friday. You know what, dude? I don't even care. I'm going with throwback Thursdays, even though it's not Thursday. I already know, and I know I'm gonna get people that aren't in the stream right now that are gonna tweet on my tweet, being like, it's not even Thursday. I don't care. No. Okay, the shield really just parry A-bomb special one. All right, you used to be able to parry specials, is why it's a throwback. Okay, you used to be able to like parry stun a special that was being thrown at you. It was pretty damn OP. Venom would like jump at you with his special too, and instead of having to get out of the way or take a bunch of damage, you just parried. It was super easy and really busted. Very OP. It was also kind of fun. It's also really fun to do. Alright, anyway, Steve Addict said it over buck. Thank you, dude. Okay, let me see here. At Easy Battlegrounds, Crystal Store. That can't be the message. Here we go. What's up, BG? Popped a 6-star feature today and pulled Old Scorpion. Hey, nice. Wasn't sure if he needed to be waking, but I had a gem and threw it at him. Okay. Okay, I think I got it out of my system now. Had a massive burp. Didn't want to let it loose in all your guys' ears. Nice, though, dude. That's awesome, man. Congratulations on the silver starred Scorpion. Okay. Let's do a little bit of an energy dump. GAF'd up big time. I took my 52nd rank 3 today. Jesus. And used my last 4 tier 5 basic, and in 8 days I want to take up my next rank 4. I have no clue how I'm supposed to scrounge up 5 of those effers in 8 days. You just take it easy, man. You just relax. You'll get the catalyst before you know it. If you can't do it the day the other catalysts enter the inventory, it's all right. It's gonna be okay. Unless, was there a specific reason you did it? I don't know. All right. Anyway, let's dump it. Let's play the dumping game. Let's go. No offense to MCOC, but MROC had potential. Another point to make is that MCOC can't go on forever. Is someone else talking about MROC? Or are you starting that conversation? Because I'm not sure where that's coming from. All right, no items on the map. We're just gonna go A all the way. Let's go. You could also interrupt specials way back in the day. Could you? That might have been before my time, because I don't recall that bit. You're mad at wedding, but your streams don't stop for me. Dude, Joseph Smith, congratulations to the bride and groom. How's the cake? You good? EG, do you have any monitor suggestions, brand, size, etc.? I'm planning on a dual monitor setup. I'm glad, not really. No, I mean, I use an LG monitor, but it just so happened to be like the right size that I wanted. And I mean, here's what you do. Actually, there's a website called Rtings. Are they for monitors as well? I think they might be. Aha. Okay. So this website, Rtings, ratings. I don't know how they say it. Whatever. It's basically it's gonna be bright. Okay. The background is white. Prepare yourselves. We won't be on the site for very long, but just a heads up. If you're staring an inch away from your phone, I don't want to blind you. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So there's this site, right? And they're like insane for TV reviews and stuff like that. I would maybe use this for monitors, and yeah, they usually have like God, it's a little bit overwhelming or something like that if you're looking at all the data, but they usually have like a pretty quick and easy to find, like, hey, here's the best value, here's the best rating. They have like a whole big breakdown of the ratings, you know what I mean? So you can see all that stuff here. The best tool you could possibly use for that sort of thing. Highly recommended. I don't think I used it last time personally because I got an ultra wide monitor, and to be honest, there weren't that many options. So it was just, yeah, I mean, I went with this one. Nowadays, there's probably more options available. And if you're going with a dual monitor setup, then there's a bazillion options available. And yeah, I would definitely utilize that site. Yeah. I mean, monitors, I'll say this. There are certain like companies that I wouldn't trust, that I wouldn't pay money to use their stuff in like a full computer form. Like, you will never ever see me use a Dell computer. Well, I'll use one. You will never ever see me buy a Dell computer ever again. Absolutely not. But like, their monitors are pretty good, you know. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of options. I would use that site. Hello, BG. Hope you're having a good time. White Bomby, what's up, dude? I animated the latest MCOC poster Kabam posted, plus another collaboration with Glantag. Tagged you on both. Okay, cool, man. Let's scope them out. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I like it. We got all the Spideys going in and out of the portals here. Sick, man. Well done. All right, let's check out the collab. What's the collab here? Let's see. Dang, dude. The 360 view around town. Pixie Belle. What does this remind you of when I say around town? Bring it around town. Nice though, dude. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Why am I not auto fighting? I should just be auto fighting. Dell was the first name that came to mind when you started saying that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I have a Dell monitor. It's great. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a Dell monitor, but I've heard good things about them at least. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, in the past, I've got a bunch of different I think Acer is another one where I wouldn't buy an Acer computer. Listen, no offense, by the way, if you're using a Dell computer, like, good, awesome. If it's working for you, at least. It's just I purchased a Dell once and never again. Same thing with Acer. I purchased an Acer once, never again. Hopefully you have better luck with the companies than I did. But I think I've got an Acer monitor and was fine. Asus monitor, it was fine. Yeah, Ben Q Static, I've had one of those as well. Whenever it comes to monitors, I think I just get a different brand every time. BG offending me for my Dell unsub. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm actually on a Dell laptop right now and never had any problems with it for 4 years now. Very lucky, I would say, which is great. Awesome. And there's a saying, it's better to be lucky than good, right? Hey, same thing goes with technology, man. I've had nothing but problems. Elden Ring? Question mark? Chris, probably somewhat soon, man. Probably somewhat soon. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly when, but somewhat soon. It's gonna happen. It will happen. All right, Guy Garner sending over a book. Let me see here. I trusted a BG once, never again. Wow. Well, fair enough, I guess. I will just hurt you again. It will happen. You won't know when, or where, or why. But I will trick you again at one point. I answered you, bald man. Clarissa, did you say it? Hold on. Bubble stand. Yeah. Hell yeah. Was that like the first? What is the first episode of SpongeBob? I think it's one of the first few, right? Let me see here. First episode of Sponge. It already knew it. Like all I had to type in. Look at this. I mean, this. I kind of don't like that Google knows me this well, but you know, all I had to type in was first episode, and the first thing that pops up is of SpongeBob. Which is weird because actually I don't watch the other shows on this list. Well, I mean, I did see the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things, so okay, that one I guess. Simpsons though, I haven't seen Simpsons in forever. Adventure Time, never seen an episode. Game of Thrones, never seen an episode. Tom and Jerry, holy cow, man. All right, anyway, what is the first episode? Oh, Help Wanted. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Google algorithm knows all. I know. When he went to work at the Krusty Krab, yeah. She asked BG to help with lines in the sand. You know what's great is you guys all thought that I was the one being trolled for the lines in the sand question. That there was some joke being thrown my way that I was missing. I had to go to the mastery section. I knew exactly what was happening. But I had to go to the masteries. Meanwhile, everyone's like, you dummy, you don't even get it. Stream's now sponsored by Google. Oh, God, I wish, dude. Send me that paycheck, Google. Actually, I mean, technically... I mean, YouTube owns Google, right? Get the AdSense revenue. Every stream is sponsored by Google. All right, who's saying thank you very much for the euro? Thank you, dude. Saying BG Abdo wants your opinion on stand your ground. Hashtag Messiah for mod. Hashtag be cool like Brian. Just this. Hold on. Abdo? Is this a real thing? I can't tell. Are you asking now, or did this come up on your stream? I saw you were streaming earlier. Yeah, I don't see a message in the chat of this. Okay, anyway, stand your ground, the mastery. Not really a huge fan. It has its niche uses, and some champions benefit from it in particular ways, which is, I don't know, kind of cool, I guess. It's unique. I think unique things are cool in general, but like not cool enough for me to care to pick up the mastery. Yeah, just not a big fan of it. It's a lot of points. It's a lot of points to invest. Some people would only pop like 1 point in there. And, you know, fair enough, I guess, but you can't really count on it. I don't like relying on things that I can't really count on. You know, like if someone says they're going to start their stream at 9 o'clock, they better be there at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? People kept telling me that they love Stand Your Ground, and we're all running it 5 out of 5. It was disgusting. I told them all to go and watch your freaking Masteries videos. I mean, they could get... I don't mind if other people get Stand Your Ground. Me not being a fan of it doesn't mean that other people can't get it. If other people like it, cool. I would just say... get out of the way of the heavy attack. I don't know, man. Like, it's not always that simple. Right? It's not always that simple. Sometimes we don't see the heavy attack coming. I've definitely been blasted by a wild Mysterio heavy attack at times. It happens, okay? But if there's a way to play around it and put those mastery points elsewhere, there's so many other masteries that I would use on the regular That, like, oh man, hold on a sec. We're going to the masteries. Let's look at like a defense first. Okay. Just trolling you guys with the lines at this point again. All right, no, sorry. Couldn't resist. I still have the power to do that for now. Anyway, okay, so stand your ground. First off, the best part about stand your ground, I would say, is that the points leading up to it are not wasteful. They are good masteries leading up to stand your ground, so at least there's no like ridiculous prerequisite that you have to get. You know, I would probably just take like a point out of physical resistance, pop that into perfect block, to cover the prerequisite or something. I don't know, but then, oh man, it's the second point in stand your ground is like the worst value I've ever seen. It goes from 17 to 20%. Oh, pathetic. I know why they do this. It's very clearly like 5 out of 5 is half, right? 4 out of 5 is 1/3. 3 out of 5 is, you know, 1/4, and so on, right? But it's an odd way to scale something like this. And doing it fractionally rather than going by like a fairly consistent percentage-based thing. It's a little strange. Anyway, you with great power comes great responsibility. Don't misuse the holy lines. Oh man. But okay, so let's talk masteries that I would get before putting points in stand your ground. First off, inequity. Even just 1 point in this mastery. I think Karate Mike says he runs 1 point in this mastery. And it's a pretty decent value pickup depending on the champs they use. If you're using champs with a lot of debuffs, even just like a fairly... Not even, it doesn't have to be like a ton of debuffs. It doesn't have to be like null level of debuffs. Even if you're just running a champ that will consistently have like 3 to 5 debuffs, there's a lot of value in 1 point inequity. Resonate is a little different story because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's hard to keep them on all the time. Let's see. Most of the things in this bottom right tree I would value way over stand your ground. Despair comes into play all the time. So many champions have healing abilities. And almost every champ has a debuff because you can parry. And then once you add any other sort of debuffs in there, I mean, this is an insane value for a mastery. Deep Wounds is great. I would love to run Deep Wounds, but guess what? I don't have enough points. You're not going to catch me putting points in stand your ground, something that would very rarely come into play compared to something like Deep Wounds. No shot. Assassin, same thing. I'd be putting the points there. I would love to max out Courage. There's 30 mastery points that I would have to have extra before I put a single point in stand your ground. Something like that, at least. There's just no way, dude. Screw that. I would need so many more mastery points for me to think that mastery is worth it. Screw that. That said, if you want to put points in it, awesome. It's your account. You do whatever you want. But that was my opinion on it, at least. Hobbit, by the way, dude. Hobbit, you know, man, I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to you sooner. I saw your name in the chat. And I just didn't say hi because I was rambling about something. I don't know, burping into the microphone, something like that. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Okay, Jared Shield, thank you for the 2, saying banana milk my phone reacting to you saying Google. Oh. Whoops. Don't you usually have to say something else before that, which I'm not going to say? Something that begins with an H? Oh, about that lines in the sand thing, I think I was one of the ones who said it, and I'm Cav. I was making an MCOC joke by calling the stream glitches lines in the sand. Yeah, I got that. I understand. Oh, Sam, you sent over a super chat for that. Oh, thank you, man. That's what I was saying. I understood the joke. I totally understood the joke. But I had to, you know, for the ruse, I had to play dumb and then talk about, you know, mastery. I had to find some way to navigate to the masteries, man. And that was my opening, and I took it. But all right, thank you, dude. Preston Aders, thank you very much for the 5. Saying I recently 100% Act 7 and yesterday 100% 8.1. Just got 6-star Wong and Sorcerer Supreme. Okay. Can rank 3 one of them. Not sure which one first. Thoughts? I prefer Sorcerer definitely over Wong. That said, I recognize I have a big bias towards Sorcerer that not everyone shares. It's a personal decision. But I really like Sorcerer. I like the unique abilities that she has. The primary unique ability, honestly, just that she gains power naturally. I think it's a very... I don't know if underrated is the right word, because it's not like we're sitting here rating that type of an ability. So I don't know how people feel about it exactly, but it's something that doesn't really... It flies under the radar. Maybe that's a better way of putting it, where it's just not really talked about that much. And... yeah, it's extremely powerful to have a champion just naturally gain power. So that alone, I love about Sorcerer. And just the slow debuff and the other unique debuffs that are there and all. I love all that stuff about her. So yeah, Sorcerer over Wong isn't a wild thing to say. I don't think it's too wild of a thing to say, but I have to put out my bias there that I love Sorcerer Supreme. She is, in my opinion, the best designed champion in the entire game. I feel like she has the right amount of power, doesn't break the game, still highly effective without being overtuned like Mr. Doom here that I'm playing. Takes the right amount of skill and finesse to play. Not that she's like really hard to play or anything, she's not. But there's like, she's like easy to play at a basic level, but there's a lot of nuance that, like, if you really wanted to take her to the next level, you could spend, you know, 100 hours with her and continue to get better all the way through that 100 hours, you know. So yeah, I would personally go Sorcerer, but it's totally up to you. Also have Doom rank 4 and Claire rank 3. Okay. And you're saying both are going to rank 3. Okay. Well, good luck making the decision. Ultimately, that is your decision to make. All right, King of Arena sent it over to Looney. Thank you very much. Saying check Twitter, please. All right, let's see. King of Arenas. Let's see. It's been exactly a week since I started my 7th alt account. So many. And Act 1 through 3 is 100%. Act 4, just one path through. Just starting Act 5. Not a bad week, if I say so myself. Are you actually going to start Act 5 before doing Act 4 100%? Are you going against the great advice that I tell everyone? No, honestly, I'm sure you could handle Act 5. But let's see here. Okay, so this is how things began. This is how they look now, which is just bonkers. Well then, dang, dude. Yeah, you are in there. Got 6% done. Are you gonna make the push for Uncollected, and then go back for Act 4 or something like that, or what's your game plan? BG would be a model for beans. I totally would. I don't know why you're saying that, but yes. Agreed. All right. I'm gonna mess up your... You know what? I'm just gonna say Vic, so that I don't mess up your name. I hope that's all right. Saying got a 5-star Symbiote Supreme. Okay, nice. Is he worth a Mystic Awakening Gem and rank 4? If not him, who should I save the Mystic Awakening Gem for? All right, it's been a little while since I've given my my Mystic or my Awakening Gem speech here. It's long overdue. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you right now. The best way to think about Mystic, sorry, I keep saying Mystic Awakening Gem, but it's any Awakening Gem. The best way to think about any Awakening Gems is not like, is a champion worth it, not worth it, or whatever. You got to think about your situation as a whole. So let's focus on just Symbiote Supreme right now, but in the context of the entire, game. He's a powerful champion, but if you were using Symbiote Supreme in a quest, would there be like are you going to be held back by him not being awakened? Like, is it going to suddenly unlock the ability for you to overcome some content? Perhaps. Maybe. It kind of depends on where you're at, the other champs you're using and stuff like that. But that's kind of how you have to think about it. Symbiote Supreme is actually a little bit harder to give this example with. Let's go with someone that's more obvious, and let's say Aegon. Now, if you were to ask me, is Aegon worth an Awakening Gem? Yes or no question. No other context. I had to pick yes or no. My answer would be yes. But if I can add more context to that, I would say only if you're about to do Abyss. And even then, if you are about to do Abyss, I would tell you to not do Abyss because there are better rewards for less effort in Act 7 and Act 8. So no. Do not give him that gem. It likely wouldn't change anything for you or your current progression in the game because that's not an area of the game you should be in. And that champion is, I don't want to say only good for those areas of the game, but for the most part, that's where he's used, all right, so let's get back to Symbiote Supreme a little bit and narrow in a little on your specific situation. So Symbiote Supreme, I think, is a powerful champion, but you're talking about rank 4ing a 5-star, right? I would say for the area of the game that you are currently in, there are significantly better Mystic champions to go with if you have them. Symbiote Supreme is great for specific things, and his Awaken ability is great. He's a great counter sometimes for, like Eternity of Pain fights, but I don't think you're quite ready for something like that yet. He's great for he was really great. It still is. For the champion boss in 6.2, you may not be there yet. I wouldn't think you'd be there just yet. So if you already have some other more powerful Mystic champions, I would say don't even worry about ranking up Symbiote Supreme. Some of those other more powerful Mystics would be like Claire, Diablo. Diablo would need an Awakening. Claire would not. Doom would not need the Awakening. You just play these two champs, Claire and Doom, unawakened, and save the gem. I don't exactly know how to compare to Dragon Man, but he's another fantastic Mystic. Yeah, buddy Rintra over here, my new pal Rintra. Sorcerer Supreme. I'm not gonna recommend Tigra for you. Again, she's a much more advanced champ, I would say, as well. A little bit hard for me to gauge these two against Symbiote Supreme. Yeah, I would put these two above Symbiote Supreme actually for the average person. Yeah, like if you have those Mystics, I would say stick with those. So I don't know if this helped or not. The last thing I'll say is this: Symbiote Supreme, the Awaken ability, it's a powerful one, but what it does, it automatically applies a stagger effect to the opponent, and staggers, they just prevent the next buff from happening. It nullifies the next buff on the opponent. this champion has staggers just by hitting the opponent. Okay, so what you can do is you can actually rank up Symbiote Supreme, play the champion unawakened. You already have the staggers just built into the kit, okay? And then if you decide that you really like the champion and you just want a more consistent staggering of the future buffs, then you could feed the gem. So yeah, that was a lot. Maybe the tangent went on too long. I don't know. I hope that helps you though. And the reason I go on those tangents sometimes is not just for your specific question, but hopefully in hearing that, some of the other people will help them to understand the right time to awaken and maybe not awaken or awaken in the future. Like I said, playing a champ before committing the gem. I hope some of that helps at least. And yeah, thank you for the 100 rupees. Counter argument, we get a 5-star awakening gem most months. Go ham, use them on whoever you want. Who is we? Because if that person gets an awakening gem every month, sure. But if this is their first 5-star awakening gem, or maybe they get 2 a year or something like that, I mean, maybe, yeah, this could be their first ever one or something. I don't know if it's reasonable to kind of lump someone asking that sort of question in with everyone else that is, you know, playing the game very consistently in an alliance, knocking out the side quest every month. Not everybody does all that stuff, so yeah. All right. Jared Wyrick, am I saying that right? I might have messed everything. I'm so sorry if I did. Thank you for the buck saying Twitter check my guy. Sure. Let me see here. What do we have here? Took a risk for my first rank 4. Let me know what you think, man. Dang. Well, I'll tell you this much. Really fun champion to play. I had a lot of fun playing this champion against like Star-Lord and Labyrinth. And I'm sure if you've taken this champ up to rank 4, oh, excuse me, you've probably done that a time or two. And if not, well, what are you waiting for, man? Hit Labyrinth. Really fun to play the champ in there. I personally would not have committed taking her to rank 4, but that said, man, I approve of the decision for you. You know, like if this champ is just really fun for you and all that, yeah, I mean, excellent, awesome. The only reason I wouldn't recommend it like across the board just for everybody is very bleed focused, and unfortunately you will run into situations where she's not the best to use because you know, bleed immunes or people that can shrug off bleeds and all that stuff. But very powerful, very fun champion. And as long as you're okay with knowing that going into it, then awesome. Thanks, BG. Helps a lot. Recently became uncollected. Have a rank 4 5-star Archangel and Hercules. Okay. Nice, man. Those champs are very strong. What are the numbers at the bottom left? Those champions there, those are the arena champs. If you don't see them in the arena, you have to be uncollected to see them, to see those arenas and like compete for them. And the higher number on the left is the 6-star cutoff prediction, which is just a big guessing game, so it could be wrong. Same thing for the 5-star number to the right. The lower number next to their heads. Creator, thank you very much for the 20 rupees. Let me see where your message is at. Tweet good sir at Creator 20. Okay, Let me see. Hold on. Oh, crap. I'm getting roasted this fight a little bit. Kitty, don't do it to me. Throw it. All right, that's good enough. Okay, good. Creator. Here we go. Found you. Let's see. So, Final Explorer 8.1 after spending 1,600 units. Okay. Got some crap in rewards, but also got my second rank 4 and a Mystic Gem. Okay. Mystic will be my third rank 4. Can you pull? I have a rank 3 Doom Awakened and a Sassy Unawakened. Or go for Moo Cow after season rewards. Okay. Dude. Yeah, grats on this. This is huge. This is a fantastic use of the 3 to 4 gem on Torch there. Okay, so yeah, we can make a poll real quick. I already know how this poll is gonna go, probably. But let's see here. Who to rank 4? I'll even pretend that you just have the Moo Cow right now. So let's see here. Doom Awakened. You know what? We're not gonna put the awakened or unawakened part because you have a gem. So we'll just put the names in. Doom, Sassy, Rintra. Okay, the poll is live. Get your votes in, people. I'll tell you this much. I kind of already know the way the poll's gonna go, probably at least. But I love all 3 of those champs. And I don't know if I'd be able to resist joining the cult of the Moo God. I don't know if I would. Whoa! Rintra is going toe-to-toe with Doom? Holy cow! Wow! This is not something you see every day. Wow! Hey man, there's some weird lines on the screen. What's that about? Slayer, I have no idea what you're talking about. None whatsoever. That's crazy stuff though, man. So here's the thing, man. We've done a ton of polls. A lot of them have included Doom. Here's another thing. When Rintra came out, people weren't that wild about him. And now look at where he is. He's still losing to Doom, to be fair, but just slightly. I'm ending the poll with 108 votes. All right, it went up to 112. 50% was for Doom. 43% for Rintra. It was going back and forth. At some points, Rintra was winning just slightly by like 1%. But that's insane. Rintra said, started from the bottom. Now we here, dude, for real. That's crazy stuff right there, man. Not expecting that. Whoa, I just got some weird game lag, some big time stuttering. Okay, this is the worst fight. This is a worse arena fight than having to fight both Lives of Fury with a Heimdall synergy. Good lord. You know how you end this fight? Here's the best way to end this arena match. Ah, crap. I actually didn't want to kill her there. I was gonna pause and quit out. Damn it. Oh man. Alright, never mind. I guess also just beating the opponent's a good way to end it too. Gasp. BG using puns? When Rintra came out, he wasn't that wild. Listen, any puns are purely accidental on my part, okay? I would never intentionally pun you guys. I know better. Or my brain gain? Could you check the tweeters? I tweeted you something special to you. Bryce, let me see if I could find you. Hang on, let's see. I did find you. Okay, let's see. Are these quality rank 4 candidates? This is a 3-star, Bryce. These are all 3 stars. I don't know if I've ever gone to Twitter and let the crickets out before, but the crickets came out today. What in the 3-star why? Going to rank 4. Oh, I got it. I got it. There's 4 ranks. Enjoy your lap is all I could say. You know, I've said before, puns are the lowest form of comedy. Guess what, puns? Step aside. Just been beat. Sorry, man. I'm sorry to be so hard on you like this. But boo. Enjoy your lap. Hold on. He got me with an OG Punisher. Oh, did he trolled you while you were alive too? I think that's what you're saying. BGN's poll when weak Doom is winning. Doom is overrated. Get out of 2019, BG. I mean, I would still say Doom is stronger than Rintrah. I like Rintrah. He's my favorite champion of the year. I would still say Doom is on another level entirely. So, yeah. But that said, I think I would rank up Rintrah over Doom, just the same way that I ranked up Sorcerer over Doom. Just because, yeah, I think Rintrah's cooler. He's got the cool factor. And that's all the contest is, really. MCOC, it's just one big popularity contest. And you know what? Man-Thing is still the king. Spewing, barfing all over the place. God, I want to rank 4 Man-Thing. Tater says Doom is the top champ in the game. I mean, he's certainly a candidate. I don't know. I don't know if there's really a point in debating. We've been over this 1,000 times. This game, you know, you just use these champions like tools, the right tool for the job. It's a strategy game. Can't really sit here and argue if rock is better than paper and if scissors needs a buff. You know what I mean? They're all good. He's certainly up there, though. Actually, I am curious. I don't really want to debate like which champion's best or not, but here's what I am curious about. If you guys if you had to pick one, if you just have to throw out a name right now, I'm gonna ask 2 questions. One is like, who's best? And then the second one, don't answer this one yet. We're gonna do this as a follow-up, okay? The second one is gonna be, who is your favorite? All right, so we're talking about pure power here. Who do you think is the best champion, the strongest, the most overpowered champion in the entire game? Black Seraphim, thank you for the 2, saying poll for parry fart of harassment. That's supposed to be or harassment. Hashtag moist with, again, some baby bottles on lit cigarettes. Black Seraphim, what? I don't know if we need a poll for that. Actually, we just polled it. Parry Fart 1. Here it comes. There you go. It's a Parry Fart. Oh man, thank you very much for the 2. Okay, let's take a look here. So people are saying strongest right now. Let's see. Dude, scissors totally needs a buff. It kind of does. Anyway. All right, Ghost, Kitty, Starkey. Wait. There, yeah, pick one. Only say one champion, damn it. All right, Hercules, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Wow, didn't see that coming, Slayer. Herc best kitty favorite. No, I didn't watch that show that we're gonna not talk about. That I know Man-Thing is in, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers. Lots of Hercules, best Herc, fave, Funky Monkey. Isn't that an ice cream or something? Herc hands down, Herc, Man-Thing. That's what I'm talking about. Herc CGR, Herc, Man-Thing, the absolute answer to both questions. Hell yeah. Doom without synergies, Hercules, Warlock, no cap locks, Slayer. That's Pixie Bell's favorite champion. Okay, a lot of Hercs, some kitties, and some other champs mixed in. This is what I'm seeing mostly. I see one for Void. Jack, hell yeah. I still love Void. All right. If you guys have to pick your favorite now, if you already said your favorite, I mean, you could say it again, but just list your favorite champion, real quick. All right, Gerard Shield with the 2 saying X23 should be stronger, but she is my fave. Benham. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. That's Laura's favorite character was X23 as well. Snorlax, that's your favorite? I actually love Snorlax. I can get behind that. Snorlax is undoubtedly one of the coolest Pokemon. Shout out to Gen 1, you know, back when Pokemon were cool. Pokemon are still cool, all right. I'm sorry. But Gen 1 was the best. All right, anyway. Let's see here. Where did I... Okay, Torch is my fave. Starkey. Omega Red. Herc. Corvus. Snorlax. Pikachu. CGR. Jubilee. Darkhawk. Tigra. AA. X23. Null. CGA. AKA Corvus Glaive Replacement. Wow. Oh man, the screen just jumped on me. Where was I? Here we go. Scorpion, Silver Centurion, CGR, Contest Champion, Venompool, all my powers not to write SS. Oh, Ms. Jane, please. one of the 12 SS's. Think about it, there's pretty much no champ that Void can't take down. Agreed, he's amazing. Fury, Deadpool, Overseer, used to be Warlock, Mole Man Fave, Kitty Pride, Love Falcon and Doc Ock, Storm OG. Dude, someone's gonna be watching the playback of this, and if their favorite isn't listed, they're gonna be so sad. I'm gonna stop reading them in like the next 10 seconds or something, but there's a few more here. Tie between Kitty and Ghost. Wait, did I skip this one? Falcon and Doc Ock. Diablo, Fave for the ability to potion farm. Red Deadpool. Corvus, Airwalker. The one that wins the fight. Oh my god, this Abido guy. You can never just give a straight answer out of this guy. Omega Sentinel, Iron Patriot for sure. His crotch is massive, I understand. Craven, Monkey for me, please. Favorite is Black Widow Deodorant. Special 2 is so satisfying. It is pretty satisfying. It's clearly Charizard. CJ and Herc are the same level for me. Use them both a lot. Kitty and Contest Champion. BG is a Gen 1er. Is that a thing? Favorite is Rintra. Oh, and Doom sucks. The big one. New and improved Doom is good though. Let's see. Wolvie, my fave. Nimrod, Hulkling. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop reading these because we'll go on forever. Groot, someone says. Wolvie, Red Mags. Doom, only one close is Hercules. Okay. Colossus. Trying to see if there's any new ones. Spider-Woman. I might have missed a couple. If I did, I'm so sorry. I tried to read as many as I could. Okay. Jay Metz, thank you very much for the 2. Is saying. So BG, with your mentioning the Awakening Gem and Aegon speech earlier, when does it become laughable that the last 4 paths aren't done in the Abyss and you have a rank 4 Aegon as one of the 10 rank 4s and Act 7 and 8.1 are done? Hold on. When does it become laughable? Are you saying laughable that you done messed up because you didn't want that guy at rank 4 actually, or laughable as in the content's laughable because you got this ultra powerful Aegon at your disposal, and you could just cruise through the content? But is it worth cruising through that content? Yeah, the rewards are laughable, I'll tell you that, man. It's still fairly challenging content, like Abyss. The fights that you can use Aegon in as a rank 4 Aegon, oh my god, you're gonna demolish those fights. But there's still other fights that, like, you may not have the absolute best counter as a high ranked champ, and those fights, they can still be pretty challenging and take you a few revives and all that. So yeah, but here's what I'll say too. Aegon actually is good for the incursions, and I would actually have a lot of fun doing solo incursions with Aegon. I don't think I would really feel comfortable doing duo incursions with Aegon, just because I don't want to make my partner wait while I'm doing next to no damage in these stupidly easy starting rooms, right? I wouldn't really want to do that. But in like a solo incursion, yeah, I wouldn't mind. No one's waiting on me. I'll get a couple hundred hits ramped up, and then, you know, push into the late rooms with Aegon. So I actually think he's kind of a cool rank up if you already have other things handled in game. Like, he wouldn't be my first choice to rank up. I'd recommend champs that will get you through story content. But if you've already done that, then Aegon's actually a cool rank up for something like solo incursions. So, but all right, Jay Metz, thank you very much for the 2. Usually, I know I spent my Twitter ticket tonight, but Twitter, please, if possible. You get more than one. It's okay. Let's see. So, you know, I stand up with what I say. Yeah. I remember looking at this. This wasn't too long ago. Yeah. With the man thing right there. Hell yeah. The old rank 4 man thing. All right, OG sent over 5. Thank you very much, saying hopefully I did this right. Don't use Twitter, but could you check Twitter, my good sir? Sure. And I found you. I was about to ask if you had a different name on Twitter, but nope. You got the same name, and you did it right. All it takes is tagging me with a message and a picture. You're good to go. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. Let's see what your tweet's all about. Okay, got my first 5 stars yesterday, and I got APOC, but I feel like I have too many mutant champions in lineup, so I'm trying to figure out who I should replace. Any tips? Replace all of them except for APOC. APOC is insane. Plus, where you're at in the game right now, you may not even realize this yet, but APOC, he's about to become your new main champion. He is the number 1 counter, I would say, to the most difficult quest on your way to Uncollected. Use him a lot, I'd recommend. Or if you didn't want to use him a lot, you could just use him in that one quest. But I mean, you might as well rank him up, have him be more powerful. And if he's going to be more powerful, you might as well use him a lot, right? You can cut Sabretooth, this guy, Scrub. Bishop is cool, but APOC's much stronger, so I wouldn't really recommend investing more in Bishop. And I guess that's kind of it for the mutants on this screen, right? Here's the champions I'd recommend going with. There are 3 that I'm going to tell you to invest in. Can the veterans in the room pinpoint the 3? Probably. It's kind of obvious. I would say Apoc, Torch, and Hercules. These are the 3 champs that you want to go with. I'm not going to recommend ranking up other champs. There are other good champs on this screen. You know, Null's good, Venom's good, and all that. Sassy is pretty good. Better than people give him credit for. But I don't recommend ranking up those 3. If you just pump your resource into Apoc, Torch, and Hercules, you'll gain other champions before you're ready to, like, you know, continue investing in other champs, probably. And that might throw a wrench in things. But no matter what champions you pull out of other crystals, unless it's like a 5-star Torch or a 5-star Hercules, you're gonna want to go with, you know, those 3 champs. So do that. I see you're level 33. Before you go to Act 5, I would, just as some secondary advice to you, recommend 100% clearing Acts 1 through 4. You'll gain a lot of units. Spend those units into masteries. I have a video titled something along the lines of beginner and intermediate masteries. If you just search YouTube for that, it'll pop right up. Put all your masteries into, all your units into masteries, and yeah, you'll be well on your way. That Apoc, dude, you got very lucky, I would say. Very lucky. That is a huge pull right there. And hopefully you can get, there's a synergy with Apoc that hopefully you can get your hands on. If you can't, it's okay. Apoc is good enough on his own, but Apoc, he ramps up a little bit. He starts with 1 charge, and you want to get him up to 4 charges. You gain charges just by winning fights, really. You gain bonus if entering the fight against a mutant champion, but it's just killing opponents, non-robot opponents to be specific. And it doesn't take that long to ramp them up, but if you have is it just this synergy? You know what's crazy? I don't know if I ever realized that you can gain all 4 charges with these other 2 champions. I was looking for a solo synergy here, like solo as in, you know, just Cable. I was looking. I didn't realize Mr. Sinister or Kang were part of the very same synergy. Wow. I mean, I'm sure I realized it at some point. I just forgot because these champs are so forgettable. Anyway, if you can get this synergy going, it just allows him to start the fight fully ramped up, the very first fight. And it's a cool synergy. You don't have to use it all the time, but if you have a spare spot in the team, it's really good. I hope that helps. Good luck to you. If you have other questions, we'll try our best to help you out. All right, J Met sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, I mean, laughable in the rewards aspect. Ah, okay. Well, they're laughable to you. Yeah. Sitting on 9 tier 5 class catalyst crystals and all the horseman encounters for the fights Aegon can't do at rank 3. I'm just lazy. Understandably so, man. You're not properly motivated. Abyss, for you, is not rewarding. It's just not. If each path had like a solid reward to it, wouldn't be so bad maybe, but the fact that you have to do 4 more paths to get the 100% completion rewards, and I know there are some rewards per path, but if you're in your situation, who cares about those, you know? So do them if you're bored, but otherwise, like, there might be another Karina's challenge that comes along that you can get a path knocked out with or something. I don't know. I wouldn't really put too much focus on it. There's so much else to do in game with you know, the revamp of incursions and battlegrounds. I don't think Act 8.2 is into like a beta testing phase yet, but they seem to be rolling out chapters fairly regularly, so that'll be here before we know it. Eternity of Pain's gonna start up again, I think, right? They're not done with that yet, right? Abyss who? Alright, Guy Garner, thank you very much. Photobuck. Let me see here. BG, do you think in the game today, hard counters are the answer in war or battlegrounds that you missed out not going for feature crystals? Wait, hold on. You think in the game today where hard counters are the answers in war BGs that you missed out on? No. No, I wouldn't say so. Do I want those champions? Yeah, of course I want those champions, but like, there's no guarantee that you pop open feature crystals and you get those champs. There's still plenty of older champs that I need to get my hands on too. And with the price bump premium of those shards, like no, absolutely not. I'm perfectly fine with my decision to stick with basics. If I open more crystals, you know, spent on, you know, 4th of July, Cyber Weekend sales, things of that nature, maybe that would change my perspective, and maybe I would put some shards. Why is the background so bright right now? It wasn't like this between any other matches, was it? It is ridiculously bright. The floor, there's a spotlight, dude. I feel like there's a plane, or not even a plane, a helicopter. There's a chopper above us. Or maybe a UFO that's about to beam us up, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Background went almost totally white this morning. Same thing happened to me. Dang, dude. Technology problem. Dude, damn technology. Thought the animal was starting to hit. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, no. I have no regrets about going for basics. I need champions. I need bodies. I need bodies. I need SIGs in those bodies. The more champs I have, the more I can dupe later on. That'll give me more 7 stars and all that stuff. I'm not fussed about necessarily getting the newest, latest, greatest. So yeah. Thank you for the buck. Eric Nelson with the 2 saying FTO tweet. Oh god, what are those floor trader outlet trolls up to now? Let's find out, shall we? With me moving back, it's the return of floor. Wait, you're moving back so soon? What happened? Did you already say it in a previous stream and I forgot, or because you just moved like a couple weeks ago or something, right? Okay, let me see here. Before the crowbar was invented, crows simply drank at home. Okay, dude. I'm disappointed in this sign for this one. Oh, God. Boo. Wish I could tell that sign to its face to go take a lap. Moved back at the beginning of the month. Couldn't afford to live up there. Spent about a month in Riggins. Is that the name of it? Or what is Riggins? Wait. Eternity Pain only repeats 3 times. Wait, is Eternity Pain done? I'm sad if that's the case. Eternity Pain's awesome. It'll be missed. At the same time, I mean, you know, it'll be missed, but maybe that's not always a bad thing. Oh wait, I think there's one more Eternity Pain. Oh, okay, all right, good. Okay. Background, or are we being deceived again? Listen, the background's back to normal. I wonder what happened. Damn technology. All right, Guy Gardner, thank you very much for the bug saying, I found the newer champs have been more useful by Kabam's design or not, but I've wondered if you have any buyer's remorse going basic. No. Like I said, no, I don't. There's plenty of old champs that are very strong, even getting like a resurgence of power. Here, we can go point out a few right now. That are not the new. I mean, the oldest one that really comes to mind, that was like a total dead weight champion in the past, is this guy. Came out in 2017, right? Mephisto, very strong. I mean, Stark Spidey has had a big comeuppance over here, dude. This guy, another 2017 champ. You don't necessarily need even like. All right, let's say that statistically, the latest champions to be released had a higher win percentage across the board, right? I don't think it would be that high of a win percentage that like you couldn't compete if you didn't have the latest champs. Now it's a different story if you can't keep up with rank ups. If you're playing with 5-star champs and everyone else is playing with 6-star rank 4s, you're effed. You're effed big time. You got there's a 50% attack and health difference between those two. Good luck to you. You better figure something. I don't know what you could figure out, but there's plenty of older champions that didn't like. I'm curious if someone assembles a deck, how many of the 2022 champs are in it, or 2021, plus like the basic champs when they come around as a rerun. Having more champions to throw into the arena if I really wanted them, that's a guaranteed way of getting those champs, rather than throwing 50% more shards at the wall and hoping something sticks. That said, of course, I've already said plenty of times, I'm playing the game much more casual these days. So, I neither have the shards for the feature nor the time for the arena grinds. So, yeah. I'm not really gaining those champs in either capacity, no matter which route we go. Guy Garner sending over another bug saying Mephisto is currently in the featured. Okay. But he's also in the basic. Is my point. You're paying 50% more shards. If you gain, like, I mean, I guess if you could be happy paying 5,000 extra shards for a champ that's been around as long as 2017, then awesome. That's a great mentality to have. You could, finding joy in life. I guess, man. But like, I would much rather just pay 10,000 shards to gain that champion or the other champs. So no, I have no buyer's remorse on going basic. Yeah, there should be one more. Then I read some speculation. There will be a cumulative eternity of pain of all the previous bosses like last time. Okay, that'd be cool. Does rank level affect Sig ability? Because King Groot's regen in his Sig ability increases with rank and Aunt May. Maybe it has to do with percentage. Yeah, it's percentage based. Yes. Not every Sig ability works that way, because some are just standard, like Symbiote Supreme we looked at before. That stays the same. It ranges between 10 and I think 19 seconds, regardless of it's Sig. But anytime it's attack based, health based, anything like that, it's a percentage that we don't see. It's just kind of under the hood. Like, let's see here. We can go with another champion that kind of has a bit of both. Let's go with this guy. So yeah, the damage reduction is just this percent that doesn't change no matter what. But this attack increase that is a percentage of the base attack. And because the base attack increases, you'll see a drastic difference here between rank 1 and rank 4 and all that. Used to view in percent? I think so, like way back in the day, right? Before they, like pre 12.0. I think 12.0 is when all that stuff changed. The number of champs in the basic, there is about 1/10 the size of the pool in the featured. Yeah. Yeah, if you're, I mean, like I said, if you're going for those new champions, fantastic. But I wouldn't be stoked about spending 15,000 shards on Mephisto, personally. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that, because I don't want to take away anyone's joy. Be stoked. Like, if you're stoked about it, don't let me change it. I was just answering a question, that's all. There's a lot of champions I need. Like, the way to handle it is kind of like this. If you really want one of the brand new champions and arena grinding is not an option, then yeah, your best bet is to go the featured. However, if you're going to try to argue, well, there's also Mephisto in there and stuff like that, okay, count up all the champions in both pools. We've done this countless times. I've done the math on it again and again, and the math always comes out that I want more champions in the basic pool, percentage-wise, than champions in the featured pool. Every single time. Some of the greatest featured pools we've ever seen, I did the math on it, and it still came out in favor of the basics. And that's not even counting that you're going to open up more of those basic crystals because of the reduced cost. I'm saying even if they both cost the same amount of shards, there was a higher percentage for me to get a pull that I wanted out of the basic compared to the featured. So no, of course I have no regrets about that. But it's your own personal choice. And it depends on your situation. So, at this point, I'm just answering the question. I'm not even giving advice. At this point, I'm just answering the question of any sort of buyer's remorse. And absolutely not. I think the timeline has changed a lot too. 2022 champs are in the basic way faster now. They definitely are in the basic more. They've become a little bit easier to target technically too. We didn't get the wish crystals that Kabam was kind of, you know, saying that they were going to add. But we have seen crystals that are like, pick your champion from 2022. Pick your champion from 2021, you know? So like if there's one that you really want, there's like a flashing light in the bottom left corner on the loading screen sometimes. You guys notice that? I've noticed it a couple times now, and I wasn't looking directly at it. I thought I was just seeing things. I don't know if it pops up every time or what. But anyway, if there's one champ that you just really want, you can maybe wait for something like that to come along. No, it happened there again. Huh. Weird. Alright, Guy Garner, thank you for another bug saying, BG, I would like to see your math on that. Champs, that would help in even battlegrounds with relics coming. Skew towards feature rather than basic. I would like to see your math. Please, you do the math. I've already done the math plenty of times. Don't make me do the work because you're trying to change my opinion. I'm not trying to change yours. You do whatever you want. You please show me the math. Maximus, thank you for the 5 saying better late than never, I suppose. I guess I got worn out fighting Spidey Supreme. Sup, buddy? Maximus, all the long hours of sitting back and relaxing. Oh man. Maximus, thank you for the 5, dude. If you guys haven't seen it, Maximus, he showed off good old Ebony Maw dominating against Spidey Supreme by doing nothing at all. And yeah, that was a little Simpsons reference. BJ, flashing is the glow of the special attack button. Oh, you're right, I think. It isn't that exact same spot, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like the... It's not the special button itself. It's like the special effects, the light that pulses when you have the special there. That's kind of... I was about to say under the special button, but no, I guess it wouldn't be, right? It's on top of it. Anyway, I'm curious if I use my special, if I end this fight with no special, will it still be there? No. So I guess it's just, that's why it's there sometimes and that's why it's not. Okay. Yeah, if you end the fight with a special. This time I'm going to end the fight with a special and should be there. I almost used my special just instinctively. Would have been so mad at myself. Yeah, it only pulsed once, but it was there. It was there. Okay, BG, I can show my work, and if it comes out in Featured's favor, would you switch? You can show it for yourself. Which, go ahead. I would like to see it. But no. My situation's different than your situation. I've already said that like 10 times, man. I don't understand, I hope I'm not coming off in like too frustrated of a way. But like I when someone tries to get me to do something repeatedly, it is frustrating of like, let it go. You know? Like no, I'm not gonna switch. You can keep doing your thing. You know, it's not that I just looked at it one time and was like, oh no, this is what I want to do. I've looked at it like, I don't know, a half dozen times at this point, and no, I don't want to switch. This is like when I'm, you know, using a champion in Eternity of Pain and someone keeps trying to say use Sentry. I don't want to. Thank you anyway. Hey BG, are you gonna do a spot testing stream or will it take as long as the cow? Hopefully it won't take as long as the cow, but honestly I haven't even tested Spidey here yet. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll I was gonna say maybe I'll try to knock them both out in the same stream, but that never works out. Testing, it's funny, man, because testing a champion, it doesn't really take 2 hours. Off stream, it only takes, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes. Unless they're like a more complex champion. On stream, it's probably like an hour and 30 minutes. But there's like not enough time in a 2-hour frame to test 2 champs fully, you know? So, I will say I will probably test that champion, but I am not 100% sure. Yo, BG, Ziski. What's going on, man? Saying homemade beef chili in a sourdough bread bowl for dinner. Your fave food to eat out of a bread bowl? Dip, soup, stew, chili, chowder, beans, none or other. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever had a bowl of chili before. But that's not the question, really. You're asking fave food to eat out of a bread bowl. I don't know if I've ever had a bread bowl before, Ziski. I'm trying to think. Hold on. What are the options that you gave here? Dips, soup, stew, chili, chowder, beans, none other. Are there other things to eat out of a bread bowl? Because I'm not really a soup guy. I don't know if I've ever had a bowl of soup. Well, unless you count SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs is the only soup I could think of. And I don't know if that counts, but it's kind of like soup. Because it's like noodles, but like way more liquid than like a pasta, or way more liquid than a what's it called? Like ramen or something like that. At least the ramen I eat. Well, okay, so if cereal is a soup, then okay, I've had soup plenty of times. If that counts. But like hot soup? Like I never even ate soup when I was sick. I don't, not that I could recall at least ever having like a Campbell's chicken noodle soup or something. This stream now brought to you by Campbell's. Did I say never? I meant I eat soup every day. Please check out our new chunky beef and broccoli. Is that a soup? I don't know if I've ever eaten anything out of a bread bowl. What about chowder? I don't think I've ever had chowder. Are there other kinds of chowder besides clam chowder? Because that's the only one I've ever even heard of. All right, anywho, corn chowder? Interesting. What? I don't even know what. Hold on a sec. We're going to the Googles. Corn chowder. What does this even look like? You know, it doesn't look so bad. So I guess like this. I'll tell you this. It doesn't look bad, but like this isn't the first thing I would look at to eat. This is like if someone, you know, if someone gave this to me, like if I was at like you know, like maybe someone's place for dinner or something like that, and they're like, "Hey, we're having corn chowder." I'd be like, "Okay, I'll eat it." But like as an adult person that gets to pick and choose what I want to eat and buy those things to eat from the store, I'm never ever going to eat this. Because I'll never make it for myself. That'll never happen. But it looks kind of nice. Hold on, let me look up clam chowder too. I didn't go with clam chowder first because I've only eaten seafood 2 times ever. One of them accidentally, and the other was a single shrimp. I guess it doesn't look that much different from the corn chowder. Anyway, Zisky, I'm gonna have to NA this one. I've never eaten anything out of a bread bowl. I don't think, at least. I think I think of. Man, now that you say it though, like I kind of want to eat something out of a bread bowl. Damn. All right, how about this? Is this a thing? Because the other day someone brought up garlic bread. Wait, Zisky, maybe that was you. Actually, Zisky, I think that was you. I think you said favorite side with pasta, right? Okay, so how about this? Can you make a garlic bread bowl and put spaghetti in there? Because, dude, let me tell you, if that's possible, which I'm no chef, but I'm pretty sure you can make that. Can't be breaking the laws of physics here to have a bowl shape of garlic bread. But I really want to try that now. Dude, you're way too old to not have had clam chowder in a bread bowl. I don't even know where clam chowder is served. I don't know if I've been in an establishment that even had clam chowder. Oh man. Okay. Let's see here. Roger, thank you very much for the buck saying. You see, BG, I'm debating on who to take to rank 4. I-Bomb, Omega Sentinel, Hulkling, and Doom. All awaken except Doom. Hold on. Debating on rank 4. I-Bomb, Omega Sentinel, Hulkling, and Doom. Well, that is 4 champions, and lucky for you, the polls go up to 4. So we're gonna pull it. Who to rank 4? I'll weigh in after the people vote. I-Bomb, Omega Sentinel, Hulkling, and Doom. Okay. Get your votes in now. Roger, we'll check back in a couple minutes. Hussein, thank you very much for the €150 with the peach butt. Let me see where you're at. How the hell he isn't using Shang-Chi? Oh my god, really? Oh man. Hussein, thank you very much. Christian Lumsden with the 2 as well. Christian, I hope I didn't mess up your name, so sorry if I did. Thank you for the 2 Australian bucks saying, hello, I'm level 31. Any tips on how to get 5 and 6 stars? So yes and no. I have some tips. However, I have to warn you ahead of time that you're not really supposed to have 5 and 6 stars at level 31. It's gonna take time. There's no real easy way to just like instantly get 5 and 6 stars when you're newer to the game. They're meant to take a longer time to get to. Almost said through, because basically you have to go through the game to get them. All of the ways that you're getting shards right now, they will also be the ways to get 5 and 6 star shards. Oh, look at that, I was using Shang-Chi. Any area that has premium hero crystal shards, 3-star shards, 4-star shards, what you have to do is just rank up the best champs you have currently. So like if you have 4 stars, rank up the 4 stars, and it'll allow you to take on a higher level difficulty in that same area that you're in, whether it's story quest, event quest, side quest, whatever. And as you progress through the higher difficulties, oh man, that's actually, we should be fine. This should kill him, right? Yeah. As you progress through the higher level difficulties, you'll just naturally start to get your hands on 5 and 6 star shards, or sometimes outright just get a crystal, or just get very lucky in like a Grandmaster crystal or something like that. I don't recommend spending your units on crystals that have a chance of giving a 5 or 6 star, because it's a low chance. And do some people hit the lottery? Sure, but there's so many more people that don't. And a consistent way to make sure that you can take on the higher levels of difficulty would be to invest your units into masteries, and that will enhance the power of all of your champs, and it'll allow you to more naturally progress through the game, where you'll just start to consistently pull 5 and 6 star shards. So I hope some of that helps. You're not doing anything wrong right now because you don't have a 5 or 6 star. It just takes time. I highly recommend for the early game, by the way, just kind of advice that I give to everyone who's just, where you're at in the game right now. Clear acts 1 through 4 100%. And once you get to act 5 and beyond, you can just do single clears of quests. Don't worry about 100%ing them until you're kind of caught up with like the newest of the content. And if you're not sure which masteries to get, you just type into YouTube MCOC beginner and intermediate masteries, I have a video that'll take you all the way through like level 50 of where to put your mastery points in. Okay. Good luck. If you have any other questions, we'll try to answer them for you. All right, let's get back to this poll now. So, Roger, let's see here. Doom, 37%. Hulkling, 29%. Omega Sentinel, 17%. iBomb, 16%. So I have to say Doom. I have to agree with the vote. It's freaking Doom. You know, we talk about him almost every night because he's that good. He's like the second most popular champ in the game. I would say only trailing behind Hercules in popularity. And in power, they're both insane, right? A lot of people just rank up both of those champs. However, I'm going to show my bias here, and I would vote for iBomb second, personally. Very biased. I know. But here's the thing about iBomb. I think he scales better than most champions in the game. The reason for that is one of the selling points of the champion is that he doesn't take poison damage, but he is poisons, right? He's got self-inflicting poison, which means, of course, you're healing from willpower constantly. And willpower is a percentage-based heal of your maximum health. If you increase that maximum health, you're also increasing the healing. Every single champion, when you rank them up, you increase their max health, you increase their attack, right? Those are the big things. Some comp power rate. That's pretty much it, right? You're also throwing healing into the mix with iBomb, and I really do think it makes a big difference. I also think on the flip side of the battle here, you're going up against opponents that you're applying debuffs to. Those people are also healing from those debuffs. You can cancel out that healing for the most part very quickly, but you know, stronger debuffs will cancel them out more effectively, sort of. Actually, I don't know. Maybe scratch that as a selling point, because that's really not that big of a deal. He cancels healing pretty hard either way. Scratch that last one from the records. Strike that from the records, please. But yeah, I really do think that it's a very value-centric rank up by ranking up champions that have some sort of healing ability like that. It's the same with like Kingpin is another great example. Yeah, you just get a lot of bang for the buck from those catalysts, in my opinion. That said, all four of those champions are good options, and whatever you want to go with, I don't think you could really. There's no misstep there. They're all good. Roger, you sent over another buck saying, should I wait for Eternity Pain rewards for the small chance I get Hercules, or just rank Doom now while level up is on? How bad do you want Hercules? I would say yeah. I would wait. If you really want Hercules, sure. Oh man, excuse me. Yeah. Like, we're only a couple days away at this point, right? Like 3-4 days away, however many. It's worth waiting. There's going to be another level up in 3 more days, you know? Well, 3 days in between the level ups, I meant. So. All right, Maximus saying 2 very important Maximus. What do we have here? Oh, Brian, Black Seraphim has been sending you nipples and butts. You're welcome. I need to tell him when it happened, but I keep missing it. In the chat? What? What? Where? I don't see any such messages. Maximus, you've done it once again. You've sufficiently confused me. The super chat, baby bottles and cigarettes. Oh my god. Okay, I get it now. Because there's a nipple on the baby bottle and cigarette butts. Okay. Okay. Oh man. I was like, is there some sort of filter that's preventing me from seeing these? It's like, what is going on? I'm seeing none of these messages. Not that I want to see them. I'm just saying, where are they? Where are they? Oh man. Diagi Dog said over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, have you looked into Red Mag's synergy with Quicksilver? I think it makes him have a lot better utility. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what that is. So let's go take a quick look. I believe I looked at it when we tested Quicksilver, but let's see here. Wait, what? Oh, right here. How was I missing Magneto? Okay. Alright, so for Magneto, Professor X, Wolverine, and Beast, reduces the opponent's purify ability accuracy by minus 100% for 3 seconds after well-timed block. Yeah! This is really good. Wait, were you talking about the Quicksilver side, or... I think you're talking about the Red Mag side, right? I do remember this now, because this is amazing for something like masochism or something. Magneto already lowered the opponent's ability accuracy. And I'm pretty sure that contributes towards it, but I think it's only like 70% chance or something, right? Yeah. And it's just Metal Champions, minus 70% ability accuracy. So, it wasn't something you could totally rely on, but with that synergy, you would totally rely on it. Not to mention it also works for these other champs, and it also works not just against the Metal Champions. So, yeah, this is an insanely powerful synergy. Very strong. Very, very strong. You have to have a Quicksilver to gain access to it, which even if you have the champion, depending on the quest, you may or may not have him on your team, or it might not be eligible for something like, Battlegrounds or Eternity of Pain, where you only have one champion. But if you can utilize that synergy, it is very strong, undoubtedly. Super strong. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. At 5-star Quicksilver and Red Mags at 565. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Possessed Wolf with the 2 saying, Twitter, please. Name same. Okay. Possessed Wolf. Let me go ahead and check you out here. You say same name. Let me look again. Am I gonna get some units? Some gold. I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Making sure I'm not missing it. I got nothing from you, dude. Beware, this is my first chat. Okay, so maybe your Twitter account is not set up in the right way for me to be able to see your tweets. It's a possibility. If your Twitter account is set to private, I won't be able to see the tweets. Also, just make sure that you send you send your tweets like this. We'll look at another one right now that someone just sent over. Humphrey, I'm sure you're in the chat here. Didn't even see your name in the chat, but we'll take a look at this. Do you think with my top champs? Okay, so basically what you do is you just have to include @contest_champion in the tweet. It could be at the very start, it could be at the end, somewhere in the middle. Doesn't matter where. And then just make sure your Twitter account is not set to private. Oh, there's Humphrey saying hi. Okay, so let's actually look at what your tweet says, though. Do you think with my top champs, I will be able to get uncollected before the end of the candy event? And anyone I should try to take up? It's really hard to say because you have good champions. You don't have a lot of units to fall back on. I would recommend trying. If you can't get there, don't sweat it, man. There's an event every single month. If you miss out on, the next level of rewards for this month, it's okay. There will be more rewards for you to get next month. But give it a go, because Hercules is very strong. This man will carry you through just about anything. If you have spare energy, you can go into Act 3.2.6, the quest with Thanos, and run through that. And there's a very high likelihood of a revive spawning on the map, and you can maybe collect some revives. And then because of how Hercules' awaken ability works, where he just goes immortal, you can just use a revive and get a lot done with this guy. CGR very strong as well, of course. Sunspot also strong. Another champ to rank up right now, I would say Doom, and then Warlock maybe. I say Warlock maybe, not because he's very strong, he's very powerful, but you are starting to get into like some 5-star territory here, where it won't be that long before you start to replace the majority of your 4 stars. And Hercules is not going to be replaced that fast. Neither is Doom, but other 4 stars, they may get replaced fairly quickly. So if you have spare resources and you need the additional help, invest in Warlock 2. But if not, the primary one to focus on right now, I'd say, is Doom. Yeah, okay. Good luck to you. Let me see here. Hold on. Possessed Wolf. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. I have to end this stream in a couple minutes here. I can try to, see if we can get it going the next couple minutes. Otherwise, I hate to say it, but we may have to check Twitter another time for you, because I still do not have any such tweets from you. Just kind of double check or quadruple checking at this point. But no, I don't have anything just yet. Still in England since '82. Dance music was the bomb here in the 90s and 2000s. I sometimes wonder, like, how big a difference music is culturally, because I know it's like massively different depending on where you go, and then in other times it's not that different. So like, I don't know, maybe if you're in like the Middle East or something like that, massively different, right? Or like India. I listen to all kinds of music, and I really mean it. Like I was like listening to some pop music from some people in India just to see what it was like, you know. But like England is really not that. I mean, like language wise, pretty similar to North America here, right? So like, I wonder musically, what kind of differences there were. Hold on, Possessed Wolf. Did you ever say? I don't even have an update from you in the regular chat here, so you may still be trying to work things out. But like I said, man, I'm kind of wrapping up the stream. I have to go. Sex Pistols wouldn't have been... Oh, message retracted. Barely awake, Hobbit, or I would? What's Hobbit saying? Anyone wanna run D's? Wanna run D's? D's nuts? Is that what you're saying, Hobbit? What are you saying? Oh man. Europop and Eurodance have never been a thing. You said Euro poop, actually. Sorry. UK/Europe does have a different vibe music-wise. Hence why Europop, Eurodance is okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a smaller difference compared to some other cultures and stuff, but still call it dungeons. Oh, you're talking about dungeons. I see. Never remember to call it incursions. Okay. Gotcha. All right, Possessed Wolf. I hate to say it, man. I hung out as long as I could. Maybe just bad timing of ending the stream while trying to figure this stuff out. Let's do this. Mods, if you guys can help me out, Possessed Wolf, if you come back to a different stream, and just say, hey, remember me? I sent a tweet, last night or whatever, with a super chat and all. Can you take a look at it? Yeah, if I don't see that message, maybe if one of the mods can alert me to that too. That doesn't go for everybody, okay? I miss hundreds of messages every night. Oh, wait! The last second. It just came through now. Okay. Let's see. Hey, here it is. Okay, what's your question now, though? We're on to phase 2. I don't know what your question is. You just said Twitter, please, same name, and then hey, here it is. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Is this just who to rank up? Is this an awakening? What kind of content you doing? Are you in Act 5, Act 6? Where be you? I just in general, as far as rank ups go, I'd say Warlock as a 5-star shoots right up to the top. 4-star is good, but not really a top recommendation for me. 5-star, however, blast him off to the future, baby. You really need those immunities, the bleed and poison and all that. You'll even start seeing some ice dudes that this dude will counter very effectively. Plus the anti-healing. Like, when it comes to 5-star utility, you just need the basics. Bleed, poison, immunity, anti-healing. Warlock was perfect for that, Other champs to rank up. Rintrah, Magneto. Archangel. I'll say maybe Ghost. Ghost in the right hands. Insane. Not everybody likes Ghost, though. Did we already recommend a Cosmic Champ? I don't think so. So I'll recommend Hyperion. Maybe don't go buck wild on the rank ups for this guy until you can get him awakened. But even unawakened, he's still quite strong. There's some other ones here that are very powerful, but they wouldn't really be first picks for me. Like Hawkeye's actually quite strong. Tiger's very strong, but she's difficult to play, so not really a recommendation across the board. If you're looking for a challenge, maybe give her a try, see if she's the right champ for you. Stark Spidey is very strong, but much lower priority tech-wise than someone like Warlock, so he's not really like a primary candidate for me as a recommendation. Ooh, you have Nimrod too. I'd probably recommend Nimrod over Spidey. I would still go Warlock first though. So okay, I would say Warlock. I would go Magneto over Archangel. Archangel in like the absolute top current whatever of the game right now. I would say Archangel is actually like stronger than Magneto. However, where you're at in the game right now is probably the territory of the game where Kabam introduced a bazillion bleed immune champs to try to counter Blade when he was at his peak. And Archangel took a massive hit during that time. So you can rank him up later, but I would say focus on Magneto for your mutant. Again, I'd focus more on Warlock than I would Ghost, but and then yeah, Rintrah as well for the Mystic. Those are probably like the three that I would focus on, and then some of the other ones I called out, you rank those two at when you can, but yeah, that's my advice. Okay. That's my advice to you. I don't know if that's what you were looking for, but that's what I got. Okay. Dude, thank you very much for the 2. I really need to go now at this point, so I'm going to head on out. Before I go, though, of course, we got to give a shout out to Guy Garner for being tonight's biggest D, even though I won't be going for the featured crystals. Still shout out to you, and thank you to everyone else that's sent over a little something. I appreciate it. Thank you all very much. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.